Chapter 14 Connections. I do not own Mega Man X or anything related. I only own the original characters that appear in this story. Zero and Violet made their way towards Alia's room. Zero, why did you volunteer to do this? Violet asked. Because X is my best friend. He would have wanted me to be the one to tell her, Zero replied. Violet fell silent after that as her thoughts drifted to X, wondering where he could be. Violet let out a sigh which caught Zero's attention. What's the matter? Zero asked. I am worried about Axel. I should have been able to find some trace of him. I feel like such a failure, Violet said. Don't ever think like that, Violet. If you start to doubt yourself now, you won't make it very far as a hunter. And Axel needs someone he can count on, not someone that feels sorry for themselves. Besides, Axel has proven himself time and again to be a capable hunter, Zero said, trying to encourage Violet and make her feel better. Violet, however, still didn't feel any better. They finally reached Alias's room and Zero knocked. Who is it? Came Alias's voice, obviously straining back tears. It's Zero, Zero replied. A moment later, Alias's door flew open. Most likely she hoped Zero had good news regarding X. Zero took a deep breath. He hated to do it like this, but he was going to break it to her straight. Alia, I am sorry. X has become corrupt, Zero said. Zero looked into Alias's eyes, and he swore he literally saw her artificial heart break right there on the spot. Alia looked down at the ground, then collapsed to her knees and broke out crying in pure anguish and heartbreak. Violet got on her knees with Alia and embraced her in a tight hug, with Alias's face burning her chest so she could cry. Take care of her, sis, Zero said, walking off. Zero walked outside into the HQ's courtyard and looked around. There was so much going wrong for them. X was now Maverick. Axel was missing, and there were still some H-Hunters left. With a final glance, he decided to head to the med facility. Maverick Hunter Headquarters Med Facility. Zero walked over to Hydro, who was filling out some paperwork. Hydro, Zero said, making a poor achievement jump. For crying out loud, Zero. What have I told you guys about that? Hydro said. How's Iris? Is she awake? Zero asked. Yeah, she is. She has been wondering about where you have been, Hydro said. With a nod, Zero walked up and headed toward Iris' room. Iris was sitting on her bed, brushing her hair. Iris? Zero questioned cautiously. Iris looked up, and when she saw Zero, her eyes lit up. Zero! Iris yelled, running after Zero and embracing him in a tight hug. Are you okay? Zero asked. Yes, I am now, thanks to you and X. I can't believe I was ever upon Sigma after what he did to Maverick Hunters and Rebel Force, Iris said. What happened out there, Iris? Why were you trying to cure the fires when you and X made contact? Zero asked. I don't really know. When X cut my arm, it felt like the fires literally drained from me and into X, Iris said. This only concerned Zero. If corrupt X could drain fire strains from others, then that only means he could become more powerful. Iris noticed Zero's concerned face and embraced him again. What's wrong? Iris asked. It's X. He's fallen corrupt to a new strand of the Maverick virus. It is a combination of the Sigma and Zero strands, which we refer to as the X virus, Zero explained. Oh, Zero, I am so sorry, Iris said, wishing there was something she could do. I regained one person I care about deeply, only to lose another, Zero said bitterly. Zero, listen to me. It has been a very long time since I have seen you, but you were strong back then. I am sure you're strong now. I think you'll be able to save X, Iris said. Zero himself, however, wasn't so sure. Are you clear to leave? Zero asked. Yeah, I would guess so, Iris said. Then let's go for a walk. I need to take my mind off things, Zero said. Maverick Hunter Headquarters living quarters. Alia sat on a bed a little calmer now, while Violet still embraced her to comfort, stroking her hair. When Alia finally calmed down all the way, she became confused as to why Violet was comforting her. Violet, why? After all the harsh things that were said? They inquired. Well, Alia, I finally realized I would never be able to separate you from X, so I decided to give up on him. Also, there is someone else I have my eyes set on, and I know he is single. And the last thing is, I learned this from the time I've seen all of you. X, brother, Axel, you, sickness, Hydro. No matter what happens, you guys are all family, and, well, I am a part of this family now. At least, I hope I am, Violet said. Yes, Violet, you are a part of this family now. So now tell me, who do you have a crush on? Alia asked. Violet smiled, knowing she did a good job at making Alia feel better and taking her mind off X, but she also blushed at Alia's question. I really don't wanna, Violet started shyly. Oh, come on, you can tell me. I'll keep it a secret. We girls got to stay together after all, Alia interjected. It's Axel. I don't know why, but he's just so appealing, Violet said. Alia just smiled at the young Reploid. Speaking of, how is Axel? Alia asked. He is missing. We encountered an H-100 at Area Zero, and Axel was knocked through one of the colony's windows and just disappeared without a trace, Violet said sadly. It really isn't going well, is it? Ellie asked. Not at all. Poor Zero. I think all this is starting to get to him, Violet said. We have gone headquarters, observation deck. Zero and I stood near the railing on the outside of the observation deck. This was one of X's favorite areas to go when he was upset or needed time to think of something through, and now Zero understood why. The view of the sunset was absolutely beautiful. In the backdrop shadowed out was the Enigma particle beam cannon, which had been used since the Eurasia incident. Zero, I want to say that I am sorry. If I hadn't let Sigma take control of me, then maybe none of this would have happened, Iris said apologetically. You have no reason to be sorry, Iris. It was my fault you were even like this to begin with. Had I not fought against you for the sake of duty then, Zero said, trailing off. As you mentioned at the Rebel Force airbase, Zero, we were all duped. Mavic Hunters and Rebel Force, everyone was guilty in that war, Iris said, moving closer to Zero. I just wish I knew what to do here. 2 of our top hunters are gone. Axel is simply finished, and now Axe is Maverick now. I just don't know what I'm going to do when we finally have to face him. Will they be able to fight him? To kill him if it comes down to it, Zero said. It will be okay, Zero. I am sure you will do what is right, Iris said, getting the courage to take Zero's hand into hers. Back during the Rebel Force War, Axe wanted me to make him one promise. He wanted me to promise him that if he ever became Maverick, that I would take care of him. I ignored it, thinking he was just thinking crazy. But yet, here I am now faced with the very situation I never thought possible so many years ago, Zero said. Iris let Zero's hand go and turned him around to face her. Zero looked into Iris' eyes, and there was a sight in Zero's eyes that Iris had never seen before. Zero had tears flowing from his eyes and down his cheek. Iris took her gloved hand and wiped Zero's tears away, and pulled Zero down to her and kissed him passionately. Here it is for all my faithful. Chapter 14 is now up, and I hope you all enjoyed this chapter. I tried to give it a feeling of tenderness. Not sure how well I did, though. As always, on or good or bad, I do not care. To chapter 15, my peace. P.S. I am also now working on another story when I hit Rise Block with this. That is a Megaman X AU story called Joey and Star's Tale. Give it a read and let me know what you think of the set of it. Or the setup of it.